Just want to make a quick video on this. I don't know if I actually have an actual review video on the Miguron Mero. I know I featured it or showed it a couple times in other videos, but this thing is definitely in my top 2 knives, maybe top 3, maybe even my top favorite knife. And I mean, as you could probably expect, I've had a billion knives, and this one just checks all the boxes for me. It is made by Miguron. The model is Mero, M-E-R-O. It is titanium knurled handles. It's a frame lock with M390 steel blade. I believe it is cryogenically frozen or heat treated, or however you want to say that. I think they say cryo and vacuum heat treated, something like that. But I mean, just look at the action on this thing. It's absolutely silky smooth. Just boom. Just the best action you can possibly imagine. Just perfect. The detent is fantastic. Every opening method works perfect on it. Front flip, other front flip, thumb flip, spidey flick. Everything just works perfect on it. It's just a great knife. It's also got a hollow grind, which is really good for slicing. So this thing is also, it's thick blade stock, so it's nice and strong, but it's also got a hollow grind there, so it's also good for slicing. So it's strong and it also slices. And look, they made it a dual grind, which means it's got 2 grinds. It's got the hollow grind here and a flat grind here. They usually do a flat grind towards the tip just so that you have a stronger tip. Thus, if you're poking something or you have it sticking into something, the tip doesn't break off quite as easy, like if you drop it or something as well. So yeah, it's got the best of both worlds. You got a nice slicey blade here, you got a nice strong tip here for poking, piercing, and just the smoothest action you can possibly imagine. Nice milled titanium pocket clip. Unfortunately, it isn't reversible. Gosh, I'm a lefty, but I carry a lot of right-handed knives just because I've kind of learned to adapt to it over the years. But yeah, it's always really nice when somebody comes out with a full left-handed model. I just ordered a Concept Model 6 full lefty. It was on sale on Concept's website, so that's nice. It's incoming. But as far as this knife, man, if they had this thing in a left-handed full lefty, it would be like my grail knife. Just one of the best knives I've ever had. And I mean, even at right-handed, it's still one of the best knives ever. And and if you're not a lefty and you're a righty, you've got so much to choose from out there. And even with so many options, I still think this is one of the best knives out there overall. This thing only cost about $200. $200. It's not cheap, but as far as quality goes, I mean, I've had knives that cost way more than that, and they weren't as nice as this. So this thing is just perfect in every single way. Centering is dead on. Lockup perfect, no play at all. I haven't had to Loctite anything. Nothing's come loose. It's all good to go. I haven't adjusted anything. All I've done is probably drop a KPL down there in the bearings, and also a drop of lube on the detent ball. That's it. This thing is tuned straight from the factory, ready to go, straight out of the box. Just unbelievable action. All right. And I really like the milling. It's really grippy. Really grippy, and it looks good. It really looks nice too. It's got a what do you call that, a 1/4 length, a 1/3 length backspacer. It does have internal milling, so it is lightweight. It's a full-size knife. It's a 3.65-inch blade. I think it's 8 1/4 overall length. So it's full-sized. I've got XL hands, and it fits my hand perfectly. Ergonomics are great on it. We got a little jimping right here, a little bit of jimping here. I would like to see the jimping come out a little bit further. And I don't like the blue pivot on it. That's the only thing. The pivot collar, I wish it was just standard, steel, because I think the blue pivot collar just kind of, I don't know, that's just a personal preference. But if I were to change anything on it, that would be it. I would just make that plain. But yeah, all that crud in there from my hand. Ugh, that's how you know you have good jimping, when it rips when it tears the skin off your finger. But no, I've probably never cleaned it, so that's probably like built up from the entire life of having it. Yeah, Miguron Mero, fantastic knife. Now they have a Mero 2 out, which is a little bit different. It's a little bit smaller, which I didn't like. I was excited. I saw they had a Mero 2, and then I saw it was smaller, and that kind of disappointed me. But yeah, if you can get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it.